typical what's happening with us this season. I'm listening to all this garbage about, we're in a good position, top four, we've already won a cup. Let's look at it last night. We're playing against a team who are absolutely on the floor. The first half was like an absolute testimonial. A decent team, i.e. Newcastle, City, Arsenal, put 4 past Tottenham in that first half. We then come out for the second half thinking we're prime Barcelona 2008, trying the flicks, doing the this, and same again. The same thing that happens away at Sevilla, away at Liverpool, away at City, away at every away ground with a bit of atmosphere. A goal goes in against us, and we go to pot. The lack of mentality in that team is frightening. Can you imagine? I'm not even talking about the greatest players in United's history. Can you imagine a team with Wes Brown, John O'Shea, Nicky Butt, yeah? Their heads didn't hit the deck as soon as the goal goes in. And don't forget, Son's missed a sitter. Eric Dyer's missed a sitter. We could easily have lost that game 4-2.
Yeah. What about the final? Are you getting there, Jonathan? Will you get a ticket? They tell me there's going to be a train strike as well, which is an absolute disgrace.
Alan, I love my club, but I wouldn't go down to Wembley to watch a car crash if you paid me. If we can hold City out to the 88th minute, that'll be great. If City score within the first 5-10 minutes, it will be a cricket score, Alan.
Really?
And don't say there's no possibility, because you've seen what happens when a goal goes in against United. Liverpool away, Sevilla away. They just crumble. They just absolutely collapse.
Yeah. Okay, Jonathan, thank you.
So it's surprising, really, when you got a midfield of so much experience, isn't it? I mean, Casemiro, Eriksen, Fernandes. You've got loads of experience in there. So you think they see games out a little bit better, if I'm being honest. But first half, they were very good. Look, you could say it's a testimonial. Spurs were there for the taking because disappointment after Newcastle game, but first half, Man United were in control. Brilliant goal from both sides, Sancho and Rashford. But second half, I mean, he's right, Jonathan. I don't know what happened to United.
What would you do if, just thinking, okay, so Ten Hag, he's not daft. He will make changes. He'll have to get some out, some in. But from a Tottenham point of view, do you give it to Ryan Mason or do you have to get a big name in?
No disrespect to Ryan Mason. I think you need a bigger name. Now, let's see how he does to the end of the season. I hope he does well because he's a young manager. And I don't know what the sort of respect he's got from the players. Hopefully it's good. The response was very good, which is a good sign for Spurs fans that half-time wasn't good enough. Second half, they really had a go, showed that bit of passion. But whether it's going to be enough to take the job full-time it's a massive job, Spurs, massive job. So I think they need a bit more experience, if I'm being honest. When you've got an experienced manager, he's never been managed ever. I mean, look, it can work. I'm not saying it can't work, but for Tottenham's point of view at the moment, they need to have a bounce and they need to, get the fans behind them again. They need that big appointment. I don't know what you think, Al. Do you think Ryan Mason would be?
I don't really know, Ryan, to be honest. I don't.
It's a massive job, though, isn't it?
Well, you just don't know, do you? Who's going to be a success as a manager and who isn't? You don't know.
No, but
all I do know is Tottenham's incredible. It's a massive club. The training ground, the stadium,
got everything there.
But you need the players.
But you need a bit of investment as well. I think that's what
the
fans want to see. That a little bit of investment. And how many times have we said they need that midfielder who can play?
For years I've been saying it.
They work hard in midfield and they're efficient in there, but you need that ball player in there who's, when you've got Son, Kane, all them good players going forward, you need something to get in the ball.
Tottenham go to Anfield on Sunday. Spurs have only beaten Liverpool once since 2012 and only once at Anfield since 1998, but then again, who has gone to Anfield and won? Ray, you've done that, but not many teams got there and beat them.
No, it's difficult. Anfield always is such a tough place to play.
Liverpool have hit a bit of form.
They have,
the trot
good
now,
result against West Ham, even though you mentioned he was a little bit lucky on the night. I mean, David Moyes wasn't happy.
So are you feeling that this could be 3-4 for Liverpool?
I do fancy Liverpool to win. I don't think it'd be 3 and 4. I do fancy him just to nick it. Probably a 2-1 I'll probably go, Al, if I'm being honest, But Liverpool, I think you've gone 3-1, haven't you?
Yeah. What about a quick one on Harry? What's Harry thinking at the moment, Harry Kane? What's he thinking?
I really don't look. He's coming to the latter end of his career now. You know, he's going to be what 30.
He's going to make a big move.
30 in July, is it? I think it's got to be now. You know, you look at. I know players play a little bit longer now, but you know, you've got to be looking at another 3 years. He's got 3 or 4 years at top level, and this is. But he's got. He's broke the record at Spurs. How many can he get now? He's had an unbelievable season when you think about it. With the turmoil, what's gone on with Spurs, to score as many goals as he has in a team that he doesn't get loads of chances. I mean, if you're in that Man City side, how many chances would Harry get? Yeah. He would bang the goals away as well, as much as Haaland. Whether he can score as many as Haaland is another matter, because he's been unbelievable this year. But certainly he would be right up there with scoring goals, because look at the supply line he's got behind him. You know, you look at Man City. I know, great performance against Arsenal the other night. You got Mahrez. You scored a hat trick in the semi-final at FA Cup. I know you can say, well, it's against Sheffield United. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Now he's on the bench the next game. So it just shows you how good they are.
I'm putting you off. I keep taking these glasses on and off. You know, I've just worked out. Well, they're Jews. I'm better off wearing them. Yeah, I can see clearer now. Now the rain is gone. I can see my screen now. I brought the wrong glasses.
You got the wrong glasses.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.